Hi, I'm Christa Adkins, a divorce and family law attorney with Melone Hatley. I'm here to tell you that if you're considering divorce, it does not have to be full of drama and conflict. There are 5 simple steps that you can take to reduce the emotional strain, the conflict, and the drama in your divorce. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 practical steps that you can take to navigate the process smoothly, protect your rights, and reduce the stress to you and your family. First, let's talk about some of the key challenges in divorce. The first challenge in divorce is navigating the process with reduced stress. Naturally, divorce is going to cause a lot of mental strain. However, planning ahead can help you to reduce the stress to you and your family. Another key challenge in divorce is the financial uncertainty. The mismanagement of assets can cause long-term financial instability. And finally, another key challenge is trying to avoid a long, drawn-out custody and legal battle. Planning ahead can help you address all of these challenges. Did you know that divorces that involve significant assets or complex custody arrangements can take on average 30% longer to resolve than other divorces? However, by planning ahead, you can address these challenges early on. So let's jump right in and talk about the 5 practical steps that you can take for a smoother, quicker, and less stressful divorce. Step number 1 is to consult with an experienced and specialized divorce attorney. Why is this important? This is important because an experienced attorney is going to help you understand the complicated legal rights that relate to asset division and asset valuation. An experienced attorney is also going to help you understand your own obligations in the divorce. One of the saddest and most frustrating things that I have to encounter as a divorce attorney is when a client comes to me and they've already signed off waiving certain assets or otherwise just signing off on unfair terms. These are things that are sometimes impossible to reverse. Consulting with an experienced attorney beforehand is going to save you from that pitfall. The second practical step that you can take is to organize and gather all of your financial documents. This is really important because some of the crucial elements in divorce are going to be your assets, your expenses, and your debts. You can think of it as one big pot. And in divorce, you have to throw everything into the big marital pot so that we can see what's there, and then we determine how everything gets split up. So, for example, in this step, you're going to want to be gathering your past few years of bank statements, credit card statements, any property valuations if they exist. This step is going to help you get way ahead of the game when it comes to navigating a quicker and easier divorce. The third practical step is to prioritize open communication and mediation. Open communication is going to help minimize the conflict in your divorce. Now, you might be thinking, I can't even sit in the same room with my spouse, much less have open communication. This is where an experienced attorney is going to come in and help you open those lines of communication. Mediation also helps spouses to save between 20 and 30% in legal costs. This is what the research shows. Mediation is simply an informal settlement conference at an attorney's office. And again, you might be thinking, I can't sit in the same room. And this is where the attorneys might do what's called a caucused mediation, where the attorneys can go back and forth, put the parties in separate rooms, and go back and forth between the rooms until they reach settlement terms. Practical step number 4 applies to parties who are divorcing with minor children, and that applies to a lot of people. This step, you're going to prioritize your children's well-being. Why is this important? This is important because, number 1, you're a good parent. But secondly, because when the court is making decisions on custody, the guiding light for the court is the best interest of the children. So how do you implement this step? You are going to start by making a detailed parenting plan that outlines what custody should look like, what visitation should look like, and what parental responsibilities should look like. Now, if there's a reason that you think your spouse should have limited visitation with the children due to some issues such as alcoholism or something of the like, then this is something you need to talk to an experienced attorney about so that that attorney can make sure that detriment to the children is minimized. The 5th and final step is to plan for life post-divorce. Yes, there's a great life waiting for you after divorce, but you got to plan for it. This is going to mean you're going to want to look at your long-term and short-term financial goals and make sure that you're going to be able to handle it financially. Sometimes it's helpful to work with a financial advisor who can help you adjust your finances to a single income living. So to recap, remember, divorce does not have to be full of conflict and drama. By following the 5 steps that I've discussed with you today, you are going to minimize the stress to you and your family, you're going to protect your rights, and you're going to move confidently into a new life post-divorce. If you're considering divorce, please call Melone Hatley today. We are your partner in divorce and estate planning.